All right, Virgo, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 18th to the 24th of 2017. And this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, don't know what Sidereal is, be sure to check out the link down below. It does change the signs from mainstream astrology. You do want to make sure you're watching this video for your Sidereal signs. All right, so Virgo, this week, right at the beginning on Monday, very early Monday, in fact, a new moon and a new beginning. And this has to do in your third house of communication and of your perspective and how you think about things. So a lot of you have been re-examining this area, whether it has to do with reading, writing, communication, exchanging, business, trade, with Mercury retrograde, your ruler here. But now a new beginning. So slowly but surely as we go through the week, really good for implementation involving this. And especially if you do feel like it's some things that you want to face some wounds with, face some fears with, could be good if you're guided to implement this week. Now, Tuesday, we do have the sun shifting into your fourth house, so there will be more of an emphasis on your home, family matters, your personal life moving forward. And then, yeah, Mercury going direct, your ruler, Friday, Saturday, with you moving forward this week. All right, so let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, Virgo, so here's your chart for the week. Here's the third house, which is where most of the fast-moving planets are and where the new moon will be. So again, that new moon was conjunct or will be conjunct the galactic center, and this does have to do with this transformation of releasing, letting some things go, and moving things forward in our life. For you, matters pertaining to communication, matters pertaining to how you view things, your mental perspective on things, and reading, writing, sharing, exchanging, anything that's about synergy in life, learning in life, and collectively just this whole new beginning with curiosity for your sign, new beginning with openness to learn, share, exchange, communicate. So really good to implement this stuff if you're guided to. Now Tuesday, the sun does shift into the fourth, which is important because that's where Saturn has recently shifted. And Thursday, in fact, the sun will go over Saturn. So this middle part of the week, this shift into focusing more on how the home sector and the location and the personal life really is the area to ground and maybe take seriously these next few years. You could have a more disciplined focused about this midweek. And again, just seeing the big picture. What do you want to build with your home, location, or family life, or personal life, or maybe with your health, in fact, that you want to build over the next few years and maybe set like a 3-year goal with that kind of stuff. So that's the sun shifting into the fourth, good for focus there on personal matters, even connecting to your feelings and the past and that reflective nature. But also midweek around Wednesday, Venus is going to be trining up to Uranus. So you do have some good support here in these air houses. This is probably a bit involving relationships for you. Uranus has been in your seventh the past 8 years, helping you find more freedom in relationships. So some good supportive energy with that and this whole communicative sector that's going on. Again, learning, sharing, exchanging with others. And Venus also rules your ninth and second, so maybe some new things involving finances or resources for you, which is good because that's where you have Jupiter expanding right now anyways. And maybe about your belief systems, you know, probably expanding your horizons a bit. Tapping into that adventurous spirit can also be quite freeing. All right, then over the getting into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, your ruler goes direct. And so what have you learned the past few weeks, right? What have you been maybe taking in the back seat about? What have you been putting on the back burner? Now, maybe Friday, Saturday, this sort of pausing. It's good to kind of pause when Mercury goes station and just kind of see, okay, you know, what have I learned? What's going on? What's this new shift? There's likely going to be maybe some sort of new insight or click or perspective that then as you get into next week, more of this forward moving energy with you and the stuff you're working on. This, again, likely has to do with communication in some way or learning or courses or reading, writing, this third house stuff. And so anything you can start to implement, as is the case already with the new moon, fantastic week to do so. Then the week does end Sunday with Venus going into your fourth house. So along with the sun there, going into next week, starting to see the value of home, the enjoyment of home, the enjoyment of personal life, of family, the value of all these things, the value of your intrinsic values, your personal values, those things and people that are that you're intrinsically or sentimentally connected to. And then maybe your relationship's getting a bit of that emotional energy as well going into next week, that protective, caring energy. All right, so Virgo, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for the next forecast.